Hello guys, my name is Marco. The first thing I'm gonna say on this video is that this video is meant to be for 13 years and older. If you're a younger demographic, whatever, this video is not for you. If you have a problem with that, then go talk to Coppa or the FCC or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, go talk to that. I just feel like I want to say that because I'm getting prepared for 2020 and I still want to make videos on YouTube. I still want my channel to grow, so I'm gonna start by saying that. Okay, now this video, I know it's like I just uploaded a reaction video to Wonder Woman. I just have another reaction to like the Ghostbusters one, which I will put out because I did record both of them. But I just want to talk to the camera, talk about Coppa, and then I want to talk about my channel, because if I just talk about my channel, no one's gonna watch this video. And if I talk but I really want to talk about it, and that's the way it is. First of all, let's talk about Coppa. The first thing is that Coppa, if you guys don't know what it is, I recommend go watch the Game 3. Also, there's this social media lawyer that makes videos on YouTube that you can go watch on that, and this tell a whole bunch of information and everything like that. And yeah, I'm giving you tons of information about that, but by now you probably should know like the idea of it. The Coppa is basically a good thing because it protects kids from the internet getting their information, stuff like that. But when it came to YouTube is basically letting kids content be creative on YouTube, regardless if YouTube being 13 years and older, and then they're not following that, so I have to go with the Coppa, and then these ideals start happening and all these things. And that's basically the way that it is. Now, Coppa, it's a good thing because it protects kids, but now in 2020, it's going to be set up those rules. Is basically Coppa is going to be, like I said, it's going to be removing certain channels on YouTube. Now, if you have, it's going to be removing kids-friendly content. Not going to be removing it, but there is this style when you upload videos where if you are a friendly kids channel, you're gonna put it there, you're gonna remove a lot of the advertisement revenue, videos, so people can watch it. All these things is gonna be removed. So there's that part. But if you are adult content or content 13 years, you're fine. But you gotta make sure that you are actually 13 years and older content. If you're lower than that, then like that. But I don't know if they're gonna be looking at each individual video. So there's that, and just like a lot of these things, I want to talk about my opinion on it. I feel like it's really vague about the idea of Coppa and stuff like that, because I just don't really understand. One thing is that they said that content that will attract kids, and that's one thing that I just don't get, because kids get attracted to a lot of different things. Okay, I saw a kid, like Rick and Morty is for like 15 years and older or 16 years and older, and I saw a kid wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, and I'm like, okay, like it's fine that they like it though, but that wasn't the demographic they were aiming at, so they got attracted to something like that. Or The Simpsons, which I feel like is a dog cartoon. I don't know about The Simpsons, but then also Family Guy, all those cartoons, and I'm like, these are adult cartoons and kids are watching it, kind of like it though, which is fine, but those are the things that they're like that. So knowing that, they're attracted to anything. So anything is popular, they really are attracted to. And also it's like here's the thing, it's like there's stuff that people love because they grew up with, and it reminds them of a time and a place when they were small, when everything was happy. Like to me, I love, like for instance, like I love Mickey Mouse, I love Disney, I love The Legend of Zelda, like old school Mario and stuff like that, because it reminds me of a time when I was a kid and when I felt really happy and free and everything was like that. That's why I like it. It's like that little dopamine inside of me that makes me feel like, I'm excited about it. It's like it makes me feel a little bit more good and positive when I see that, because it reminds me of those times. It reminds me of free. It relaxes me, all these things. But that's just me, and nobody else is. I mean, that's me. Everybody has their own ideals about why, and that's one thing. The other thing they talked about is that vibrant colors. A lot of people do art, Photoshop, photography, all of these things, video, color grading, and if you don't have any vibrant color, then everything's gonna be like in a log footage format, which is something that which basically what it is that everything just grayscale, like everything's kind of like gray with a little bit of color, and it just becomes boring and dull. And yeah, and it's like people that make a video and flash, oh, how to change the color of this. Oh, but it needs to be gray, and it needs to be like a darker, you know, green color. It cannot be a light blue, because light blues they're vibrant, so you cannot have that. And it's one of those things I was like, I don't really understand it. Do they mean vibrant color as in like the thumbnails? I don't know. Like, I just made a video like reacting to like Wonder Woman, and I believe it has like white color and also a little bit of a really light kind of like bluish, and also purple on the back. Purple in the background. So there's that, but I don't know. I don't know. And there's also new information that keeps coming up. That's why I'm a little bit interested on that. That's one thing. And then the other thing is that they talked about how YouTube was lying to you, and there is a gray area of YouTube of content you can make. It's just that there's things out there that doesn't make any sense. And also I feel like the fault here is on YouTube. That's one thing. The second thing is why, because they allowed that to be on the platform, and that's what they promoted that, so that's why. The second thing, I would imagine, this is something, I'm not going to say it was their fault, but I'm just throwing it out there, is the people that said, you know what, we're going to make a channel, it's going to be for kids, towards kids, and everything's going to be great. Even though YouTube, it's like, it says rated T14, because I always saw that when downloaded the app. So I was like, okay, and that's all I remember. It's like, wait, isn't YouTube for teens? I don't know. They said that it's like for kids when you watch free content, but if you make an account, stuff like that, then it becomes T for teens, and you're able to see age-restricted content, you're able to comment, and then all these things. But at the same time, it's like kids are able to do that, regardless of what happens. If kids are still gonna try to figure out one way or another to actually watch 13 years and older content. Why? Because I was a kid once, and that's how I know, you know, there's that. But nonetheless, that's my opinion about it. There's still more information coming up. I really don't really understand how it is going to affect 2020, and I'm trying to prepare myself, you know, I'm still making the content I normally do, but there's that. Now this could be a great transition onto my channel, what's happening right now. I want to start making different types of content that I really do enjoy. Right now I just did a reaction to Wonder Woman 1984. There's that. I know it's a little bit late to that, but I'm like, whatever, I'm still gonna react to it because I love Wonder Woman. And I want to start doing reaction because I feel like reactions are one of those things that I feel like is much easier for me to make, because the other type of content that I wish I could make takes a while, and it always gets me mad and pissed off because I want to make it, but just you know, so there's those things. Yeah, so I want to start making different types of content. I want to start making blogs, stuff like that. If the blogs that I'm making, they're not that interesting, I'll try to make them interesting. And I'm just trying to get like, because right now I've been making videos for like a real long time. Not a really long time, but it's been a hot minute. You know, this is I don't know, I've been making videos for a hot minute. Like, I don't know, this 2018, actually 2018 was like kind of low year for me, you know. I have one video called the Overwatch Mercy Gun, and I should provide the outline for it, and I actually have 344 views. I have 12 likes, which is great, and 0 comments, which is not great. And then the other one is an Alice in Wonderland inspired chair, you know. And then I have this one, which it's private, so that one's good because the name is not there. I did one talking about why I feel like I make videos, but then later down the line people do watch them, but later. So there's that. I have oh no, wait, this one, how made a sci-fi gun, like E3 2018. There's that, how to make smoke effect. Yeah, how to make Overwatch a good one. And then the second one, you know, because I kind of messed up on it. And then I made this one. about going to the woods, which is I think one of my biggest videos that I've done. If I look at all of my videos, one of the videos that I feel like I've done that made a lot is the Master Sword, and that shit took me for a long ass time, you know, and it took me a hot while minute, you know. Most popular, yep, the first one has to be the Master Sword, which has like the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild Master Sword DIY. I called it Breath of the Wild because the game was about to come out, so there's that. And it had 87k views. And there's the Bioshock one, which had 51k views. And the Alice Return 23. And then the Chestplate. And then the Arrow from Breath of the Wild. And then the Bioshock Stingray prop. And the Walmart. And then the DIY, you know. The DIY Chic Sleigh or something like that. And then the Star Wars Rogue One sword. I clicked on it by mistake. Yeah, so there's that. So I'm gonna start like actually trying to make different types of content, because I want to diversify my channel, and I want to, you know, because there's a point when you start making content on YouTube, stuff like that, when then you get to a point where you're like, you know what, I want to like I love making videos, I love it, but the problem is that not many people watching my videos, and it comes down to the point where you're like, you know what, I want to start getting views, you know, I want to start getting subscribers, you know. This goes to that point. Because like you love what you do, but at the same time it's like you want this to lead up to something. So that's why. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys later, and subscribe and like and all that stuff. So bye.